podcast. Host known as Salty Coffee, Dazzle Daniels, also known as Dazzle D, and myself, Elruby Thomas, known as Miss Ruby, Crypto Queen of Harlem, y'all. Tune in weekly as we strive to educate and elevate our community's financial literacy. We bring you professional and expert speakers, share insights from our personal wealth journeys, and introduce workshops and resources to empower you. Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com at P2G Networks TV for an hour of Black Girl Power, where we're shaping the future of finance in Web3. Peace and see you there.
I'm sorry, I was getting my busy on y'all. Grand evening. Welcome to the P2G presents the Black Girls in Web 3 Friday. It's your girl, Ruby T, also known as Miss Ruby. I'm here at an amazing Friday event that we love to give with my sister Salty Coffee in the house.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday.
Ow, that's what I'm talking about.
Hi, Miss
Dazzle
Ruby.
Daniels up in here.
Blessings.
All right. And of course, with one of our amazing guests, Miss Teresa Lorraine Scott up in the house. Go
Hi,
get him,
everyone.
girl.
How y'all doing tonight? Peace
Yeah.
and blessings.
Hi, Miss Teresa.
Hi, family.
Yes. Hey, Miss Teresa. Look, straight up, I'm gonna let y'all know. Miss Teresa is one of the newest additions to the Black Girls Do Crypto organization. She is contributing some of her amazing talents to helping develop this organization so that we can service more women and more families together as a group and actually abroad, which is exciting because that's the money lady here, y'all. Wait till this conversation happens. It's going to be a hot to death Friday, y'all.
Where's my money?
That's right. This is the money song. It's the money conversation, y'all. We are about to get it out. So I'm just gonna let you know right now, I'm not hyping her because she's hype alone. She is hyper to herself. And trust and believe the conversation is there for your heart. So I'm gonna let you know, y'all make sure y'all give us some love in the typing out, ask questions, because you never know if you're gonna get to talk to a money person and ask some questions that they can answer. And this child could get to the money quick. I thought Miss D, I thought you was a money genius. You a money magnet. She be magnetizing money and money people. I love it. So we have met and brought in Miss Teresa because Miss D is amazing money magnet. We just want to introduce y'all to her and let y'all see what we've been up to learning about Miss Teresa. Go ahead, lady. Let them know who you are and where you're from. Go ahead.
Well, hi. My name is Teresa Lorraine Scott. I'm 66 and full of whatever you want to say, but I say full of tricks sometimes because I got some tricks up my sleeve that only God and I know. So, first I want to honor I want to honor God, my father, my mother, my son, my brother. My son is Douglas Scott. My mother's Margaret Scott. My father's Willis Scott. The oldest Scott, Homer Henderson, and Grandma Henderson. The reason why I call those names because they're the reason why I'm here. Without them, me being part of them, I would not be who I am today. And it hasn't always been easy because, when you raise up in an older generation, they think one way and I think another way. But I'm just grateful for them because their thinking and the way they handle certain situations caused me to show up in places that I would not normally show it up. And so I'm grateful to be here. The name of my company is The Rise of the Unknown Heroes. The reason why I did that is because I want to expose heroes that people don't know nothing about. And also, I want to know, is there a hero inside of you? Like, sometimes you shortchange yourself. You be like, I'm nobody. That's a lie. You're somebody. You are God's creation. You are the universe. You're part of this great world. And you have something to offer. And so I came with that name because I want to bring healing to myself first and then to others. Because you cannot have a message without first giving it to yourself. And the one thing what I realized, one of the things that I got today, I was just writing down some notes to myself. And one of the things that what I had to realize is that I had to I was so busy trying to love on everybody else, but I wasn't loving on myself. And so I'm the first hero of the rise of the unknown hero because I tapped into me and I started loving on myself. And girl, you know what? I'm something else, y'all. I'm something sweet, something powerful, something awesome, something wonderful.
Yes,
And
yes,
so are
yes.
you. So are you, okay? And I'm here to tell you, all you have to do is stick with P2G, Black Crypto Women. Because you know what? Let me tell you something. The women, we have a place and a power that we can help heal families that a man can't do. He has his authority, but there's something about a mama or a daughter or a sister that you have a power that you could just sweet talk. You ever been around a mother and how she just sweet? She was like, "Come here, baby. How you doing, sugar?" The man be like, "Boy, get your butt on here." But the mama said, "Come on, boo. Come on." Because, so we have that sweetness about us. And sometimes we've allowed the world system and all the BS that goes on to dampen our light. And what I want to do is I want to talk to you today about how to get back your mojo, how how to find the hero that's inside of you. And each person has their own hero. Don't try to compare it to me. Don't try to compare it to Miss Ruby. Don't try to compare it to Miss Salty. Don't try to compare it to Miss Dazzle. And you know, I call them Miss because that's the way I was raised. Okay, so I don't know how to show up with nobody but the old fashioned way, but Miss. Okay, no disrespect to ladies, but that's the way I was raised. Okay, and so stop comparing yourself. That's the first thing I had to do, become the hero of my own self. Stop comparing myself. Realize that I was uniquely made. And for a long time I was trying to be like everybody else, and I didn't fit. You ever had a puzzle where you try to put a puzzle and it don't fit? You don't fit in every place, so stop trying to be in every place. You can't talk to everybody, you can't beat everybody, you can't dress like everybody else. I have my own style. You see, like this is an old fashioned necklace that I got on y'all that I got from a thrift shop. Okay. No, someone gave it to me. They had a bag of jewelry outside and they was giving. I said I want it. Then I went back into my old bag and I got my little flower. And when I put this flower on, I'm like a senorita and an African American and an international all at one time. So I'm gonna let somebody else talk, but I just wanted to share something to encourage you because there are so many men and women out here who don't believe in themselves. And I'm here to tell you it's a lie that you have been told. You are so wonderful. When I tell you are wonderful, you are wonderful. What I want everyone to do right now, I want you just to hug yourself. Some of y'all haven't had a hug in a long time. This how does that feel? Tell me how that feel. Come on, like let's rock with the hug, not just hug, but rock with that hug. How it make you feel? I feel so good. I ain't hugged myself in a long time. I feel good. But I'm letting the spirit guide and direct me. Some of y'all ain't been hugged. And ain't nothing wrong with hugging yourself. If you ain't got nobody to hug yourself, you better hug yourself. You better look in that mirror and say, "Girl, you was one fine thing, brother. Boy, you was one good looking brother right there." Talk to yourself.
Yes, love.
Don't talk crazy talk to yourself. Talk beautiful things to yourself. If you find
That's
yourself
right.
speaking, cancel those assignments of yourself. Because your words are so powerful. Your words are so powerful that you could change the whole atmosphere because of your words. So don't you think you should be having some powerful words in them? So I'm a step back and let somebody else have something to say right about now, y'all.
Oh no, you don't. This about you today, baby.
Okay. Well, the next thing
Ladies, do
that I
you
want
want
to,
to share? Do you want to ask some questions, or Miss Teresa, do you have an area that you would like to share?
well, whatever, however y'all want to go, I'm down. I'm ready.
Go
Whatever you
ahead,
want.
Miss.
I have a quick question.
Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
Teresa,
Yes.
from the years, because you're 66.
66. Yes, ma'am.
How do you see social media has impacted the younger generation with constantly comparing themselves with other people? What do you think people our ages, Generation X and baby boomers, what do you think we can do to really tell our stories so that they can understand that that's not going to be a good thing for them to the words that you said today for us to do, hug ourselves, make sure that we know that we're worthy, make sure that we understand that and stop comparing to other people. What
Yeah.
can we do as Black girls in Web3 to make sure that like really resonates with the younger
What
generation.
what we're doing today, that's what we need to continue doing. Continue having platforms where you can encourage women and girls and guys and boys to show up and be who they are, because the social media dictates so much stuff about what people do, how they feel about themselves. Even me, I've been on social media and I was like, "Oh, she got this and she got that," but nobody knows what people had to go through to get where they at. And some people, they have all this money, but they still not at peace with themselves. They have all these husbands, these wives, and these children, but they still not at peace. Excuse me. There's a scripture that says, "What profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?" And some of us has lost. And listen. I believe in the Bible, but I'm not. I don't have to go into church. But there's some scriptures that can match with that. Like, what's the purpose of having all this stuff, but you're not at peace with yourself? What's the peace? What's the purpose of you showing up every day, looking to see, like, what's the like my granddaughter? She loves YouTube. She loves YouTube. So I told her that. I said, you know what? Let's me and you do a YouTube show. A grandmother and a granddaughter YouTube. Now, because I want her to be so empowered that I want her to feel so empowered by who she is that she won't need. And it's okay for her to use them as content and educational. But it's not for, so some of these kids and these young people out here, adults too, they're living by everything what a person says on social media. They never been to their house. They don't know if they never been to their house. They don't know about their bank accounts. They don't know if where they got their clothes from. They don't know anything about them. They don't know their history. They don't know their mama. They see them, but they really don't really know them. Like me and Miss Ruby and Miss Salty, we're knowing each other, but they don't know people. They don't know them, and yet they have found themselves living their life based on what social media say. They go even what they wear, what they
Killing
eat,
themselves. Yeah.
and some of that stuff they be eating, that look crazy. I'm not eating it, okay? I'm just saying, like, I'm eating all that stuff. I am not eating that, okay?
The truth.
They, they have these challenges. Like they had a challenge where a person was setting themselves on fire.
Oh
I'm
God.
like, Lord Jesus, please help that baby.
Yes.
Porn. I think some kind of removing themselves and setting themselves on fire. They had a challenge where they was come up on some planks, about to kill themselves. And for what? Because it was social media. So
Because
social media has a good purpose, then it has an evil purpose. It has you taking yourself to places that's far past your understanding, putting you in danger. Not only that, social media, it's like there's people that's lurking for young people, just people period, on
Mhm.
social media. So you have to be careful. You have to watch what your kids are watching.
Yes,
Even if you
exactly.
don't like it, talk to your kids.
That's
My
right.
granddaughter, she said something, I'd be like, oh God, please help me today. Please, Lord. I want to be told like, shut up, I don't want to hear it. But I don't tell her that. I be like, Teresa, shut your mouth up and listen. You
That's
know why I
right.
do that?
Shut your mind up and listen. Listen.
That's right.
Look
You
at
know why?
you.
Because I don't
That's
want I
right.
don't want to isolate her that she can't talk to me.
Yes.
So she
Yes.
says stuff to me, and I be cringing. I be like, ooh, God, yeah. Ooh, I be like, oh God, please help me today. But I listen. You know why? Because I want to know how she thinks. I want to know what she's into. And I tell her like we both are single, and like girl, I want a man too, just like you want one. But you know what? I got to make sure he's right for me.
Mm.
I got to make sure
Okay.
that he's going to honor me. That he's going to
Yes.
that he's going to make me live up to be better than what I'm being. Just don't
That's
get a
right.
man because he look good. Because when he get older, he ain't gonna look good like that no more after a while. Okay, he might have a
Mm-mm.
whole bunch of money, but he doesn't know what to do with his money.
Yep. There you go.
He might have a big so and so down there, but that don't mean
Uh-huh.
nothing because if if he's going around see what everybody else, and then here you are who hasn't lived that life, and then you come with him, you dealing with all this. I didn't mean to go that way. I'm gonna live.
No,
You
no, I
dealing
hear
with
you
all them
where you
spirits.
coming. That's
You dealing
right.
with all them different spirits that she or he don't sleep with. Because there's a lot of women that sleep with everybody, okay? But you dealing with those spirits. Those are spirits that you're attached. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I lived this life.
That's right.
I lived it. I was sleeping around like crazy. Only by the grace of God that I ain't got AIDS. Let me tell you, I was out
Thank
there in
you.
the street at a young age because
Mm,
I was abused and sexually abused, and I
mm,
and I got exposed into them streets.
right.
It's a miracle that I'm on this call right now. A
It's meant to
miracle
be.
that I'm on this line,
That's right.
and that's why I want to encourage y'all. There is a hero inside of you, but you first got to tap into you. Stop trying to act like you ain't everybody else. You your own hero. Pump your
That's
own self up.
that's right.
Create your own designs. Forget about trying to wear these different designs. Create your own makeup line. Become
So,
your
Miss,
own artist. Become
can
your
I
own hit. Yes, I'm
can I
sorry.
touch on some of that? I want to
Yes,
actually to focus in on that hero side and get into some of when you're talking about your own designs,
yes.
because we teach people. Look, I saw a powerful speech. I forget who gave it, but I can't forget the message. He said we spent all this time as a people to being branded by people having people's brands on us.
Hmm.
For freedom to break free of brands so that we can wear brands on our body and get paid to wear brands on our body. Your family name is a brand.
That's right.
Your family name should
The
be
brand.
branded on all of you and everybody
Right.
and marketed as a brand of who you all are. But you would rather wear someone else's family brand and call
Hmm.
that success.
That's right.
And we don't understand. You don't have your logo for your business that frees you. You got this one, or you got this one, or you got something on the pants, and you got something on your name that ain't even who you are. And that's a mentality.
It is.
And what I love what you're saying, because it's like you're branding into our minds that you are your hero.
Yes.
Ain't nobody else coming.
Nope.
That's it. In all the years you've been alive, who came to save you once?
Very few people.
I just
And
say, even
and
today,
listen, and they came, but if I was not ready to reach out to the hand to grab it back, I couldn't get the help.
you still had
You-
to help yourself. You still had to
Exactly.
help yourself.
I still had to want to do it for myself. I
That's right.
still had to want to be free.
Right.
I still had to want to be loving on myself.
That's right, mama.
I'm
Now,
more in love with myself now than I ever been in my life. I'm 66 and I'm just learning how to love myself now at 66. It's never too late. I'm in
I
school
got to
right
ask
now
you what's
at
going on with your
66.
sexy 66.
Huh?
What you doing now
Sexy.
in your sexy 66?
Man, I'm in a crypto class that's from another world. That's the first thing what I want to say.
She's in the
Oh,
metaverse.
Yes,
yes.
I'm in the metaverse. I'm learning about gems and stones
Mm.
and what else? What else I learned? Oh, I learned about DeFi.
Woo.
Come to P2U. I'm just giving y'all some little snacks, little snacks. I'm not
Wow.
gonna tell you all the secrets. You need to show up.
Come to class.
Come
I got
October
you.
3rd. Start a new class at P2G. The link is in the chat. I'm telling y'all. Let me tell you something.
Mhm.
There have been times when I felt like giving up, but someone or something. See, let me go back. Let me go back to that from the beginning. All of us have a light inside of us, right?
That's right.
And some lights get dim, right? But there was a time when I felt like giving up. Even today, I was gonna tell Miss Drew, I changed my mind, right? But I had to do my three. Had to do my three. Like we in a 90-day challenge, where we listen to The Richest Man in Babylon. That book is bomb, y'all. And we also doing three. Let me get my little things, but let me go back. Let me get my little three things. 3 words that I said about myself today.
Her affirmations. That's
My
right.
affirmations.
I'm talking.
My first affirmation was I'm peace. Cause I was feeling shaky. I'm like, oh, you ain't confident. Our girls too much. You're not gonna. And so I said I'm peace, right? Then I said I'm confident. I started, getting real loose. Then I was said I'm a warrior. And when I said the word I'm a warrior, I felt the growl inside me, like rah, like Teresa, you showing up today. The next thing I said, I'm healthy and wealthy. I'm both. I'm healthy and I'm wealthy. It's a big difference than having money. But when you're healthy and you're wealthy, that's a whole nother level. Because you're not just saying I got money.
Amen.
Money, having cash, that's not a good thing right now, y'all. I'm telling you right now.
Mm,
That's
go
not a good
ahead.
thing, okay? Because the money, the value of the money is going down daily. Go to supermarket and see what happens.
Mm,
I went to the supermarket today, and let me tell you how powerful that I am about myself. I went to the supermarket. I have a caregiver. I'm not gonna lie, I got a caregiver. She helps me take care of myself, and I'm not ashamed. But after a while, I won't be having a caregiver. I'm gonna say bye bye. See you later. Let me take care of myself. Do what I gotta do for myself. That's my goal. Is not to have a caregiver. And I tell them, I say my goal is to have you at my house. I appreciate you, but my goal is for y'all to be in my house every day. I'm serious. No disrespect to them, but I tell them all the time. I'm like, you're not be in my house
yeah,
every day.
that's a health goal, honey. That's a
That
health
is that's
goal.
a health goal, right? So let me go back. So what I did was that when I was feeling I was like, today I feel like I don't want to do this. But when I started saying those words, I lit my own match today, Lord. I struck my own match that was inside of me. When I started, I said the word peace and calm. Then when I said the word, there was a match that struck inside of me, and I lit my own fire back up. And Miss Ruby said to me, she always says to me, Teresa, nobody's not gonna come help you. And I'm seeing that every day. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else won't believe in you. If you don't tell yourself beautiful, beautiful things, nobody else will tell you beautiful things. I don't care if you got a husband for 25 years. If you don't tell yourself, baby, I'm the most beautiful thing that God ever created on this world, you better tell yourself that, because he might forget it. He might get so accustomed just to being able to forget. And remind him, say, boo, you used to tell me that I was beautiful. But boo, I love myself and I'm beautiful too. But I need to hear from you too. Because we miss out on communication, because sometimes we forget how to communicate and keep. Because let me say, that's part of being a hero too. Because you got to be able to say what you want. You can't be like,
yourself. That's
you
right, baby.
cannot. I'm an advocate too, okay? I also advocate for people. But I had to first learn how to advocate for myself. I got bitter too, y'all. I was so busy trying to be a hero to everybody else except for me. I started getting bitter. I was like, you know what? These mofos are getting on my nerve, and I'm sick of them. You know why? You know why? Because I was so busy taking everybody else, because I wasn't loving on myself. So I became the first hero to myself.
That's right.
I am a hero on the rise. The name of my company is The Rise of the Unknown Hero. But I'm a hero that's rising up to places that I never even imagined that I could be in. We met with this Jew last night. That man had me crying,
Oh,
literally
yes, sir.
crying.
He had us all on
Or
the floor.
yes, or because I showed him to a class called P2G Network. That means penny to gold. And I went from a penny mindset to gold last night.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
Literally.
Ruby,
Literally.
literally, tonight class we went from the penny to the gold,
Mm,
because that information that man dropped in there was so
mhm,
powerful. That was like gold. It's like he laid a field of gold before us. He gave us so much information that could take us much farther than we can imagine. But you got to show up at class, y'all. You got to make a commitment to yourself that you are the most important thing. Yes, other people are important, but I'm telling you, mothers, we have this bad job of doing it. Stop not taking care of
right.
yourself, mamas.
Yourself. Come on now, sis.
Mothers, we are dying
Thank
left and right because we so busy taking care of our children that we forgot about ourselves. If you don't teach it, if you don't show your child how to be a healthy mother, a healthy parent, we
Mm-hmm.
are their mentors. And some
Your
things
first.
our parent taught us, we need to get rid of it because it didn't serve them, but they
That's
did the best they could. But we
that's
have
right.
new ways of thinking and new, and I respect what they taught me. But what they taught me does not fit for me at this particular point in life, and it doesn't fit in your point of life. And I know
Right.
they told you can't do it. I have I used to be a disabled person, and I got to make sure I say it like that. You
Mm.
heard what I said in the past tense.
Now say that again. I want to hear it again.
I used to be a disabled person.
That's what I'm talking about. Now that's what I'm talking
I
about.
was told at 16 years old that I would not live to be past. I would not. They told me I would not live past 16. I am 66.
That's what I'm
I've
talking
lived
about.
56 years over what them doctors say. They don't have the answer, y'all, to me.
Right.
I want to say one more thing too. It's like I have been told doctors to go home and die,
Oh,
and some of y'all been told that same thing.
oh my
We
God, no.
cannot help you. It's finished. Where am I at? I'm right here, and they might even be
What?
dead right now. They said we can't. They said we can't do no better for you than what we have. That's it. I
Oh my.
told myself them same words several times while I was in the hospital. I used to live in the hospital.
Oh,
Lived in the hospital. Lived.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Miss
So
Teresa.
yes, ma'am.
At what point? And I mean, I'm just thinking timeline, Lovey. I'm excited because I met you. You are. Did she everything I said? Y'all see what I get when I sit and listen to Miss Teresa? I don't
And
just get to listen. I get to contribute to her how amazing she is. I get to remind her, be one of the voices, the few that can come in your life that will remind you
That's
that
right.
you are made of so much more than you give yourself even credit for. Your what you've gone through, don't let that diminish what you have done.
That's right.
One mistake doesn't wipe out everything you have ever done, and mistakes are part of the journey. So get over it and yourself because you got more to make. Because there's people waiting on you. I'm so glad this woman decided to live past 16 because I need her today.
That's right.
And she
And
didn't know it.
I need her too.
I didn't know I needed her today.
I need her too.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I didn't know that this time in 2024 I was gonna meet a dazzle. And a dazzle was gonna be so amazing, and she was gonna meet a Miss Teresa, and a Miss Teresa was gonna meet me and Miss Wanda, who I also met. Lord knows how. I'm like, okay, God, I'm just gonna let you put people where they need to be.
That's right.
Because when I try, I don't find the best of ones. But when I just keep doing what makes me me, I can attract people who are being the best of who they are. And
That's
I got the best, y'all. We get Miss Teresa, who has an amazing heart for helping people. I told you right now, don't you let them people in that nitrogen thing burn you out.
right.
I mean it. I got things for your child. Don't you let nitrogen burn you out. We got to get about it. Okay? Because I see greatness. I see greatness. And Miss Teresa, can you share with us a little bit? Because I know Dazzle, and you get to attest to this because this was all you. You should have heard how many times Dazzle said, "You got to meet Miss Teresa." You, I'm trying to tell you, I was like, "Who is Miss Teresa? Why ain't I met her yet?" And when I did, Dazzle was like, "Mm-hmm." She's like, "I told you." I was like, "I told you." I said, "Oh my gosh, she's amazing. There is
Can I
nothing
tell
she."
you something? There's times I don't even know who I am because there is some hero there is a hero like there is like oh, okay, you know how a superhero has different talents and gifts?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know how Spider-Man could throw his webs out and just snatch you on up. Y'all got some gifts that's tapped inside of y'all. But you have to make sure you get around the right people so those gifts can be pulled out. That's what happened to me when I met Dazzle. Dazzle exposed me to so much
Mm-hmm.
people, so much things that I'm like, where did this girl come from? When I tell you I pray for Dazzle, I pray for Dazzle. When I tell
Right.
you I pray for the P2, I pray for them because you know why? Because it is a source that's helping me show up with all my
Mm-hmm.
superpowers. We all got superpowers.
That's right.
Do you know what your superpower is? My superpower is to advocate for people, but I first got to do it for myself. My superpower is to love people, but I first got to do it for myself. My superpower, one of those superpowers, is to get grants. My superpower is a knowledge broker. There's so many superpowers that I have inside of me, but I had to make sure that I was around the right people because everybody that you're around is not for you. Don't get
Mm.
rid of them. Just put them on the shelf and say, baby, I see you another time when I get strong enough. Because see, sometimes you're not strong enough to be around everybody because
Right.
you know how to spin, Popeye got to eat that spinach. Sometimes you got to get you some spinach and get real strong. So when you go around them, you can be like, and whatever they say, be like, okay, I hear what you say, baby. God bless you. You don't have a good day. Because whatever they say, it does not affect you. But you got to
Right.
know what level that you at.
That's right.
You gotta know the level of place that you are. So when you go around people, because I can't be around everybody. Because some people I would cuss them out. I'd be like, "Ooh, girl, y'all just don't even know." But let me tell you, I was in a meeting like 3 weeks ago, right? I'm a leader at the housing advocate. I'm a housing advocate, right?
Right.
The people got on my nerves so bad at that meeting, y'all. I almost cut the Zoom off. I almost just stopped the Zoom and cut it off. But I had to remember my superpower that I was a leader, and that
Mm,
I would dishonor my
mm.
character as a leader if I would allow the anger of what they were saying. They talking some craziness. They was. I would have lost more if I would have cut the Zoom off, and I had the power to cut it off because I had the key to turn it on and couldn't turn it back on because I was put in that position to do it. And when she told me, I was like, I don't want to do this job. There's jobs that you have been given, you don't want to do it because you feel like my mama said I ain't good enough. My daddy, my husband, my boyfriend, my sister, my brother, my Uncle Joe done told you, girl, you can't do that thing. You ain't fit for that. They're lying to you.
That's right.
They're lying to you just like they was lying to me. They're lying. Because
That's
they
right.
mind only see me one way because they only see themselves that one way. That's what
There
the
you
problem
go.
was. They only
That's
saw
right.
themselves at a limit. So of course they want to put the
Exactly.
limitations on you. They were lying. They were lying to you.
That's right.
They are lying to you. Stop listening to the lies.
Definitely.
Stop listening to them damn lies that people done told you. And
Mm.
tap in.
And
Ask
tell you the
God,
truth.
whoever you honor, God, universe, whoever. It doesn't matter. Say, send
Uh-huh.
me to the people who gonna light my fire that's already inside of me. Y'all don't have water put on your fire. So what? The water fire is better than water. There's enough of people that can strike, that can feel, that can burn, that can make that water dry up and get your spark back up. Do not give up. I'm here to tell you. If
Mm-hmm.
you don't hear one thing that I said, you are a hero.
That's
Waiting,
right.
the world is waiting for you.
There you go.
Some people's lives are going to be safe because of you, not because of me, but because of you. You have a part of the world that you're gonna change the world. Believe me, you're gonna change the world, but you gotta show up, baby. I'm
Mm.
pleading you, baby boys, baby girls, show up for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. Don't even listen to yourself. Sometimes I got to. I tell myself, shut the f up. No, I'm doing them. I was like, Teresa, be nice to yourself.
Yes,
I
please.
don't even cuss myself. I said, Teresa, be nice to yourself.
That's right.
Talk nice to yourself. See, I had to change how I was even talking to my own self.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, I was telling myself I didn't look beautiful. Let me tell you something. I would say, girl, you don't look beautiful that day. Everybody tell me I look beautiful. I was like, something's wrong with that. No, something's wrong with my eyes. Something's wrong with my eyes that day. Not their eyes. It was my eyes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It wasn't that. It was my eyes.
Right.
Because I got a little blinded that day.
Mm.
A little blinded.
That's right.
You will get a little off and you will get a little turned around. But so what? But regroup yourself back up.
If it seems that I'm hearing a lot of you becoming accountable for how your mind works and your exposure. I hate to say it, but we all want friends. Everyone
Hmm?
wants friends. One of the things I had to teach one of my teenagers when she was younger is that in order to have a friend, you have to be a friend.
Yes.
And that doesn't mean fitting in someone else's expectations or being friendly. You have to be able to know your boundaries, who you are, your values, what you care about, and what you respect, and how people respect what you consider respect. But even more so, what do we think about showing others respect?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just oh my God. Beautiful question. Daz, I'll ask it, okay? She asked a question. It says, how did you become a knowledge broker? Please.
Um, let me tell you something. I can't explain to this how it happened because I always love knowledge. Like if a guy had a brain, girl, I had multiple, that turned me on. It was like he got me.
Uh-oh.
I always like people who have brains. You know why?
He had a fetish for etiquette.
Yes. And you know why?
A
Because
lot
you
of
know,
women are like that.
yes, I love
Hmm.
the man with a brain. You know why? Because I was told
Right.
that I was stupid.
Oh,
I was
listen.
told that I was retarded and that I was dumb.
Oh, no.
And so I always wanted knowledge. I had a reading problem, but I had a reading comprehension problem. And I was told I was stupid. And I mean, it was dogged inside of me. Then I started telling myself I was stupid.
Mm-mm.
See, that's what happens is that once somebody tell you, then you start telling yourself the lies. Those were lies. I'm a damn genius. I ain't stupid. I done
And you
wrote
are
books.
and you're a
And I
grant
love
magnet.
reading. I hated reading because I had a reading comprehension problem. And it's better,
Right.
y'all, because I read more. And
I
sometimes
was
I
about,
told myself,
did you just practice?
no, I just started. I became a disability advocate, right?
That's what's
And
up.
by me becoming a disability advocate, I saw different people who had different disabilities, but they did
Right.
not allow that. They did not allow their limit ability to stop who they were. And
Right.
I was like,
That's
damn,
what's
if they could
up.
do this, so can I do it. There was a guy. I went to a conference one year, right? There
Uh-huh.
was a guy in a wheelchair in like a scooter, right? Girl, he wanted to dance with me so bad. You know, he lifted me off the floor for me to dance with him. I was like, wait a minute, put me down, please. Put me down, put me down.
Woo!
He wanted to dance so bad. You know why? Because that year we had to walk up this hill, right? And I became a hero. I became a hero at the Disability Advocate in Washington that year.
Oh wow.
I had my wheelchair and I really could not walk, right. And so what I did was, and it was a high hill. We had to walk this. We was lobbying and protesting that in Washington, and I had to walk this long hill to get to the next level, right. But and so they was waiting for me, but then I was like, and I was getting tired, y'all. And I would sit down, push my walker, sit down, push my walker. But then I got tired, but something just that warrior came out of me. And I began to
Mm.
push my wheelchair up there, and I was pushing and pushing and pushing.
What?
And I was like the last one. And do you know when I got to the top of that hill, it was crowds waiting for me.
Oh wow.
And that's
Uh-huh.
that's when I started tapping into that.
Yes.
Yes, I was different, but I was powerful.
Right.
They waited for me.
Yes,
They
you are.
waited for me, and so I became a superstar. I didn't go there with that mindset. I go there because that was my first time. I was just going to see what it was about and just do my advocacy. I was a system advocate. I would go to lobbying, go to all different places. I was just going to have a good time. I didn't know I was going to become a hero that day, but because I pushed and I didn't allow my body to stop me from going up that hill.
That's right.
And sometimes it's been your body, it's been your mind, it's been your heart, it's been
All right.
what somebody told you couldn't do, it's what your
Yes.
mother said or your aunt or whoever or your best friend
That's
or
right.
your husband or your wife or your children. But you cannot let their words keep you hostage.
That's right.
I stayed hostage for years because of words. But then I began to put those bad words back onto myself. I started speaking those things back to myself. And the
Oh,
more and the more I begin to advocate, the more I become powerful. But then I got sick again, and I just stopped. I got sick because I just started seeing the fight was so hard.
right.
And then, but I'm back. But I'm back again. I'm back at it again. And
Definitely
it's
want
like,
to. I want to touch on that. We want to bring you into this space because you done been through some stuff, woman, and and it brought you here. What's happening now? Through all of that,
well,
where have you come?
right
What's
now,
happening with Teresa today?
what's happened with me today is that I just finished my first crypto class, and I completed it, y'all. I think I missed one class, and I was able to do a
Actually,
repeat
you
on
made
that
it
part of my.
up. You made
And
it
so
up. I
I
checked.
made I made up, but the fact that I completed it
That's
was
right.
so important to me. Because you know why? Because I haven't always completed things. I've given up in the middle of stuff, and I can't afford to do that anymore. I literally cannot afford to do that to myself anymore. I'm not doing it to you. I'm doing it to myself.
Yes.
Can't afford to quit on myself anymore because there's people outside waiting for me, and if I don't get my behind up and do what I gotta do, how can I help other? I gotta first help myself. How can I help people?
Now, what do you do? when you say that, because I want you to share with us, share with our guests as well. I want to thank everyone who's in the space because we got some really good input. I don't know if you guys see, we have our Miss Kimmy B is in the house, and Mr. Thomas, and we have a few other listeners that have come through. And I'm really excited because your story and share is really resonating with folks. Okay. And I want you to know that your words are being heard and effective.
Thank you.
Okay. And what I want you to share a little bit of what you've been doing, what you
Well,
focusing on now.
I've been taking the P2G. I've been in the network. I've joined the P2G network maybe like about almost 8 weeks ago. And I took like a few classes in, but I was like, nah, I need to do this again. So I want to get the full throttle. And so I got in there, and some nights sure I would be tired as heck, but I was like, nah, girl, you got to do this. And I am so proud because I learned so much about digital financial, like just taking my finance to another place. I learned about building access. Access. Excuse me, y'all, for saying that word,
Hey,
but it's okay. I learned how to play and earn. I can play and earn crypto. I can walk. So now I got to get out this door and start walking so I can earn free crypto.
that's right. That's
I
right.
can
No more telling
I can
about it's too
drive and
expensive.
earn
That's right.
free crypto. I learned about real estate and crypto. There is so much stuff out here. I learned not to bank on my dollar. Don't depend on them dollars
What's
to
up?
get me to the next level. Not only that, I've been going out more. I've been doing more stuff because I have to people gotta know who I am.
Mm,
People gotta know who you are.
that's right.
Don't do not dare think that you just somebody. Nah, baby. You was the bomb diggity diggy. You was a bag of chips
Mm.
with a soda and a pickle, okay? And a sandwich and a bologna. No, I don't eat bologna, but I eat lettuce and tomato. You a lettuce and tomato sandwich with onions and pickles, okay?
That's right.
Don't ever let from this day for tell me who you are. You are a hero. I've been waiting for you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for you. Where you at, baby?
That's right.
When you gonna come meet me? When I'm gonna come meet you?
Now I gotta ask a question. You still dating?
Girl, I'm thinking. I'm thinking about it. I ain't
Ooh,
got
she
nobody
better
yet,
get
but you know what? Let me tell you something.
looking there.
He gonna have to be powerful, okay? Cause this girl ain't no joke, honey.
Okay,
I'm gonna rock
Leslie.
his world when he come, okay? He gonna be like,
That's
Lord
So
right.
y'all
God,
heard it.
thank you for my
Y'all
beautiful
heard it.
wife. Yes, sir.
This woman right here is single for now.
And
You
I'm
better
single for
catch
right
her
now.
up, and you better come correct because
You
she got
better.
friends. We her
First of all,
girl. We her
you gotta
girlfriends.
take the
We
peaches.
her
You gotta
sister
take
group.
all the classes, all the peaches you network, okay? You gotta be part of this network, okay? If you can't join us, then you can't be
Yes,
part of it, okay? Because it's powerful.
that's
But
what I'm talking
I
about,
need you to
baby.
get the knowledge that I get because we want to be on a level
Power
and we can
couple.
communicate, okay?
Power couple. That's right.
I need you to know the things. I need you to teach me the things that I don't know, okay? But the stuff
That's
that I
right.
do know, I know. And I need you to be able to say, I need you to be able to talk me into making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? So you can't
That's
just be
what's
any man,
up.
okay?
That's what's up.
Believe me, I'm telling you, okay? And you better love God, okay?
Ah,
You
come
better
on.
love yourself too, okay?
First.
You better
That's
love to
right.
serve people, okay? Because you have to serve, but you also have to you better love to want to make to be able to have your finances in place, to have lands and
Right.
homes
That's
and
right.
and 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 not a whole bunch of cars, okay? We can have two cars. I
Ah,
want my Volvo,
ah.
and you can have whatever car you like, but I'm gonna get me a Volvo, okay? That's my car.
She's getting her Volvo. She getting a Volvo.
Yes,
I
I
like
want
it.
a Volvo. That's right.
So you know what? And are you a car woman? Are you the kind of person that likes cars? Like even
I
if
like
it's just
old fashioned cars. I like them old cars, like them
ah,
old
yeah.
cars that real pretty like that them Buick electric kind of cars. That I was
All
raised up
right.
in that kind of cars. Yeah,
That's what's up. That's
I
what's
like
up.
old Mercedes. I like old Mercedes Benz. They beautiful too. Yep,
This woman, look at her.
yep.
Look, I'm
Cadillac.
loving this. I'm loving this. And this
Daz,
is
I ain't heard from
Daz.
you, Daz, tonight.
I
Daz,
was
where
going
you
to
at?
say, Daz, Do you have any questions for Miss Teresa? I know she's been typing. She also wanted to know, when did you become such a magnet for your grants? When did that become a thing for you, like the grants in themselves? How did you get motivated for that?
You know what? It was like I've been doing this grant for a long time, but I didn't believe in myself to even apply for no grant for my own self, which is crazy, right?
Oh,
And I've been afraid actually to do this grant business. And I met with a lady one time, and she was so rude and nasty to me. She was telling me the truth, but when she said that, I just
right.
shut down. Like I feel she could have been a lot more nicer to me, but she was like, "You would never." And she's a damn lie. I'm doing a lot of. I've been
Thank
told I would never do
you.
a lot of things, but she was not the.
Thank you,
And
sis.
God let me know, Spirit let me know was that she was not, because she was, the program she had was phenomenal, but
That's
He
right.
knew. And because I said, ma'am, I said, you kind of harsh, and the population you're dealing with, you're gonna trip. She said, well, that's who I am, and so what? I said, okay, God. She hurt my feelings, but I knew that she was not the person I need to work with. You know why? Because she would destroy people with her mouth.
That's right.
And she had a phenomenal program, y'all. I won't discuss her program because I signed the NDA. So another thing too, when you're doing business, sign NDAs, y'all.
That's right.
Me and Miss Ruby, we got conscious stuff like that. We this is her business and this is my business. We ain't playing around, Miss Swift. Let me tell you something. Don't let nobody trick you to come into some business and they don't want to put a contract with you. You are worthy of a contract. Do you hear me?
That is it. Thank you.
That's something
Yes.
that black folks ain't always been telling.
Yes.
Get you a contract. Get you an NDA. Go to YouTube University to
Yes, God.
understand what you're doing. Learn everything about your trade. I do. I be in classes. I still be taking class right now to this day
That's right.
because I
I'm
want to know
taking
everything that's
classes.
out there.
I'm one of the instructors and I'm taking classes, Miss
That's
Teresa.
right.
I talk about my classes, my mentors, my teachers all the time. I pay for my education. I tell everybody
Right.
what you get in from P2G comes from paid education. So when
That's
people
right.
ask me about free stuff, I look at them and go, would you want to pay for my education? If you
That's
pay for
right.
my education, you can have it for free.
And that's the problem. Is we want
And
everything
I'll
that's
for
come to
what.
free.
your job stealing.
Thank you.
What
That's
Dazzle
right.
said.
Oh,
Dazzle, can
she
I hear from you? Because you my homie
said,
that got
I
me
don't
got me
come to
in
your
coaching.
job still.
Daz, what you got to say, boo? Because you the one got me here, boo. God used you
Yes,
pretty good.
I have been so excited. Like I feel so worrisome. I'm like, man, we got to get Miss Teresa on the show because we were talking about the different guests to have. And that's just because you have just so much information to share. Your energy, your love. You know, you be keeping me around in because I be going off the deep end sometimes. Miss Teresa be having to be my Jiminy and bring me back into the but
Yeah.
I am just so grateful to be doing this journey of life with you. Like all the classes are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you are, it's a blessing to be in your presence. And I just had to have the world meet you.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
You know
you.
what? Let me tell you something. I wrote down to us that there are places that you will go. There are places that's waiting for you to go. That there's people. No, there are people that are calling your name in places waiting for you. And
Mm.
that's what's been happening to me. People have
Mm.
been talking about me, calling my name, and now I'm showing up in the places because because your name went first. That's
Mhm.
why it's
Mhm.
important. You don't have to be
That's right.
perfect, but make sure that you're honest.
That's right.
You could be having a shitty day sometime. Be
Mhm.
honest about it.
Right.
Don't front and pretend that you got everything going on when you don't. Say, y'all, I'm having a rough day. This day is messing me up. I don't feel good, but it does not matter. Be honest with people. People like human people. They want, you know what, man, I did some dumb stuff in my life, but I'm not that anymore.
Right.
I'm not that anymore. And
Right.
even if I do
Yes.
got some residue of my old life, that does not set a precedent of who I'm supposed to show up as.
Mm.
You
What?
might
What?
be
That's.
struggling with something right now today that has nothing to do with who you are.
Thank
You
you.
struggle, you go get help, you call people, Do not suffer in silence like I've done. I've sat in my bed for days, not
Unnecessary.
dressing,
Yes.
not. I'm telling you all my business. I don't even care no more.
Oh, wait,
Not
hold up.
dressing.
Wait, hold
Stop.
up. I'm
I'm not
sorry, I
getting that
gotta slow
crazy.
you down. I gotta slow
Sorry.
you down. All right, you can't get more of your business now. Don't get
No,
me have
no,
to
I'm talking
put an
about
Indian on
testimony.
you.
I'm talking about
All right.
testimony.
But baby, I know. I want you to remember something. We ain't in church.
Okay.
And these people ain't got no commitment to your situation. But I tell you right now, I do appreciate your testimony because I can only say that it's that deep. That's
Yeah.
that real. What you said just came out to me, and I'm so loving it because now I know I've heard it. You said it, I've heard it another way, and now I get what it means because you said it.
Hmm.
What you resist will persist. So don't lie.
That's right.
Let it go. Until you can admit it, it will continue.
That's right.
Or even consider it is true.
It's
You
true.
may not like
Now speaking of testimony, Miss Teresa.
it.
I'm gonna use the PG rated version. I'm gonna use the PG rated version. But we was on a call not too long ago, and were sharing your experience with the product.
Mhm.
You wanna enlighten us about that
Oh
a little
yeah.
bit?
Oh
Yes.
shoot.
I started using. I
After
started
she
using.
finished, I'm gonna show you something.
I started using a product called Momito.
Ooh,
Momito. And let me tell you
yeah.
something. That Momito product is so powerful, y'all. I was so sick before I started using the product.
What is it
And
called?
Momito.
Okay, more mito. Okay.
Yes, what it does is that it heals the mitochondrium in your system, because what happens is that as
Hmm.
we age gracefully, our mitochondria decreases. And so what it does is that it start restoring your mitochondria. The product does not heal anyone. It is your body healing its own self.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, let me tell you something. I'm 66 years old. Let me let you see my face real good. This is what 66 looks like. I've been putting on my face. I had neuropathy so bad. I would be crying at night because I couldn't sleep. I rub it on my
Oh
feet.
wow.
I was eating like before I got I was very angry. It affects your brain waves. I had so much anger. I just lost my son Thanksgiving Day. I was so angry about that, and I started taking. And I saw myself the anger just like because it affects your brain waves. It makes your mitochondria. My hearing, my eyesight, the weight loss, my my skin, my skin from having so many infections from the diabetes and the lymphedema, that my skin colors is back. Like I told him, I'm like, I'm gonna be wearing me some shoes. I wear some shoes that look like cabbage patch. I said, all right, that's just a temporary situation.
That's
But
right.
I got more energy now. I can get up and go places that I hadn't been going in a long time.
Right.
I feel good. I'm able to be in class. I have so many ideas I gotta write down. Like all my stuff that I had from years ago is coming back to me. My brain cells are being restored.
All right.
So this product is powerful, and I'm telling you, people they have testimony. People whose children have autism who have not been able to speak, they are speaking now.
Mm-hmm.
People dealing with cancer, you can go to my website, sign up. You don't have to buy anything. Just go to the website and read and listen to
Yes.
testimony.
Yes.
These are real people that with real testimony. You can come on the calls, inbox me, and go to my look at my website and contact me. I'm telling you, your life will not be the same. It's a new company, and so you have an opportunity to get in there. And everyone that you recommend, you would if you want a fixed income, you could become a preferred customer. You would get more Mito cash. So if you have to be a limit, and you can make enough, you can get enough more cash until you can get it. But if you take P2G, if you start taking P2G network classes, you ain't gonna be have to worry about if you need a disability.
You'll be able to afford it.
You're gonna be able to afford whatever you want to afford, because the
That's right.
P2 network and the P2 net takes your digital finances to a whole nother level that you can't even imagine. And let me tell you something. Once you start loving on yourself, you don't be worrying about stuff like that. Like whatever I
Yeah.
want, I get.
Thank you. Come on, sister, say it again.
I'm telling
Go
y'all,
ahead.
I never thought that I haven't take I'm on a so-called fixed income.
She said so called, y'all.
And I'm able to take care of I'm able to pay rent in different places. It's a miracle, y'all.
Come on now.
See, once you start looking at money different, then the money start coming to you.
Come on.
The
That's
the
right.
the riches start coming to you. And rich knowledge, rich
That's
people.
right. That's where it
We we
starts.
we we was in. I know that man got might be a multi-millionaire. He ain't asked for nothing. He wasn't telling nothing. He just told us information.
Yeah, she
Information
talk about
is
Ben. Benjamin
man,
Chesky.
Mr. Ben. Information is the most powerful thing. Is the most richest
Right.
thing in the world that anyone can get.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
It's
Miss
powerful,
Lady,
y'all.
I hate to cut you off because it's freaking coming to the end.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have one thing. So for those who are wondering what Momito does, I wear glasses almost for hours in a day because I'm always at my computer. And I don't know if you noticed, I remember you guys, I told you guys I do Tuesday night family meeting. Y'all all know that, right? Okay. So I guess my relatives noticed before I did, but the dark circles that used to be in this area caused by my glasses and being in there and having them on, they're gone. I apply Momito to my face every day. I have since I've gotten it. And I believe, Teresa, you gave me some of this, she gave me some of the other stuff to mix in it. I don't know what it was,
I
but I
mixed it. I gave you the restore. You mixed it with
restore.
the restore, right? I put the restore in.
So
Yes.
I apply it to my face. I apply it to my hands because I get sometimes I have arthritis. Um, I've noticed that this product actually works. And it wasn't, thank you, Mr. Thomas. Your wife. Yes, they can see you.
Hi,
Yes,
Mr. Thomas.
without the camera.
Hello, Mr. Thomas.
I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm trying to get my wife dinner ready.
Just sit down. I'm good.
She has
Oh,
3
that's so
minutes.
sweet.
No.
A sweet them.
Tonight is date night. It's date night Friday. And I'm making sure that I do all that I can because I can't wait. See, that's what happens when you take care of your skin.
Look. If y'all ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. It'll help put a little pep in your step if things is a little
Yes, it
dull. I'm
will.
just trying to
Yes, yes, yes,
say.
yes. The
Ooh.
men in the company and their wives have testified that their sexual life is like
I have heard the testimony, which is crazy. I'm like, did
yes,
you just talk about her husband's virality?
yes. They was talking about it. The man
Oh
said
my
his
God.
stuff is working very well, y'all.
Well,
He rubbed the
mitochondria gonna
it's
fix
called
it all.
rejuvenate. He rubbed the rejuvenate all
Right.
over his whole body. And
Oh,
the
okay.
wife said,
Oh, okay.
Amen.
I want to know that much.
Oh,
But thank you for the information. We're going to get some of that rejuvenate in the mail. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now, one of the things is, I have to say, Teresa, thank you so much. Because sometimes you want to try things out. Like she said, make yourself, Teresa has said this. And I love that you come in on the morning show for Breakfast with the Thomases and really, share with us this wisdom. Make yourself your own experiment. Try
yeah.
things. You can do it for however long you want. If it doesn't work, stop doing it. But try things as long as it don't hurt you though. Don't get stupid now. But and I did, and I kind of set it and forget it about doing it because I was like, oh, I'll get the result. I'm just doing it for now. It was my relatives that made me realize. They were like, what are you doing? I was like, my sister's like, your skin is amazing. Oh, look at that. I'm not wearing any makeup, by the way. This is lip
Neither.
gloss. This is lip gloss.
Yep.
That's it. There's no
Yep.
foundation. I don't have
Nothing.
special filters on. Everyone you see
Nope.
here looks just like they do. Miss Wanda is just that beautiful because I know she's been doing stuff for her inside and her outside. Now, let me just explain what happens when you take better care of yourself is you live longer. You live better.
Yes.
Miss T, we're going to be here till I'm 113, right? You're going to hang out with me, right?
I'm 120. I'm 120, baby. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, that's what I'm, come
about.
on now.
120 is my day.
We rocking out. Okay,
That's
and when
right.
we working out, I'm gonna look this good.
Yep, me too.
I'm keeping
I'm
it.
telling y'all,
Shoot.
I used to wear makeup. I ain't gotta wear makeup no more. My face got a different glow about it.
And child, you be stopping traffic now, don't you?
I do.
You be like, hello. Look at
Everybody
really.
be asking me like, "What you put in your face?" I said, "Mamita."
Thank you.
I'm
And
serious.
that means what's that number we need? That link. Make sure y'all get in touch. I'm about to put her email up, and y'all make sure y'all email her to get an order to get her link because you want that link so you can go see it for yourself. Now, one of the things I heard is it has a 90-day. There's a 90
Money
day
back.
money back guarantee.
That's right.
I'm down with 90 days because you ain't gonna give me no 5 days, 7 days.
I like that. I like that. Most places only give you 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. Ain't nothing working in no 30 days. And if it does, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared.
Listen,
That's
I
what.
was scared too because it worked so well on me and some people too. Because I was in a lot of pain, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Oh,
I couldn't
wow.
sleep for nothing. I'd be crying at night, just
Not
crying.
good. That's
Yeah,
not
that's how
good.
bad the nerve pain was. And my blood sugar and my blood pressure going down.
Oh, no. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking. Come on. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I have an order in and I was talking to Miss T. I said, look, when it's coming, Miss Lady. She was like, it's gonna come, calm down. After getting this results after my family members, I was like, I need to know when it's gonna get here.
Mhm.
I'm getting a little excited, y'all. I can't wait. I gotta get it. You gotta get it good. So, although I can become an addict for a lot of things, y'all. I like looking good. I love chocolate. I'm a chocoholic and other things that may not do this well. So we're gonna stick with what's positive. Ladies, it is that time on a
Yes,
Friday.
it
We
is.
got it moving. I love it. Thank you so much for being on
Thank
with
you,
us.
Miss Salty, Daz, Miss Thomas.
Thank you, Teresa.
Look
Thank y'all
forward
so
Thank
to
you
much.
seeing
so much
Teresa
for coming.
around everywhere.
I
Yeah.
learned so much.
Official member of
You
Black Girl
have really
Web3.
impacted me today because I needed the message. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to share here and just be myself. And that's what's so important. It's like that's what I love about P2G. P2G, you could just show up as yourself. There's so many other platforms for y'all. Y'all need to come and join P2G. Please join. You're missing out on a good life if you don't.
Oh, and we living a good life. We just got a little
Yeah.
something. Guys, there's gonna be a trip planned to Sotheby's for those who are in New York and anyone traveling to the New York area. We will let you know what the dates are. We are planning to take our next level, get into the next level of luxury and living. Living the good.
I'll be there.
Let's go. Let's go. We might just kidnap you for your
What's the
birthday,
date again?
Miss
I didn't hear the
Federico.
We
date.
didn't make a
No,
date
no,
yet.
we're going to be doing the date. We'll put
Oh,
the date
okay.
together. That's going to be a group to skit. He said today. I ain't going no Southern days. I'm getting ready to go get some of that dinner, y'all.
That's what
He
the
said
man told. The man told us to go and sit
TBA.
and
I'm
learn
going
stuff. He said for us to
right,
go gather the information. That was powerful, y'all.
and that's what we're doing. Thank you very much, everyone, for being with us
Thank
tonight.
you.
Love you. Love my sister.
Mwah. I love
Thank
you.
you so much for being on and building this wonderful movement called Black Girls in Web3. Thank you.
Have a
Yes.
beautiful
Love you.
weekend.
Yes. Have a blessed weekend.